Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing the Suikoden 2 HD Remaster. Just about to head into the meeting room here to get started on the next storyline events. Commander Ryu, the Highland Army has appeared in Radad as predicted. General Ridley set out with a unit of kobolds to ascertain the enemy's numbers. The odds have been against us in almost every battle so far, but this one looks to be the toughest. If we lose here, Two River will surely fall to the Highland Army, and if that happens, the fate of the Joustin Alliance is sealed. We all know what that means. Don't even want to think about it. Luca Blight really lives up to the name Mad Prince, or I guess Mad King now. Wow. Report: General Ridley's forces have been ambushed and surrounded by the enemy. At this rate, they will be wiped out. Please send reinforcements at once. What? General Ridley? Ambushed? I didn't think the Highland Army had anyone of that caliber left. It must be Leon Silverberg. Commander Ryu, we need to mobilize reinforcements immediately. We cannot afford to lose General Ridley. Which technically isn't true. I'm going to say give me a moment. Please hurry, this is a race against time. Ridley's an interesting star in that if Ridley dies, and I don't actually know that Ridley can technically die later, though. I think there's like a choice that you can make in terms of storyline that will result in Ridley's death. So sorry, that's a little bit of a spoiler, but that's not quite yet. I don't know, though, if that applies to the war battles. It may, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. But yeah, anyways, technically his star will get replaced anyway by a different character. Now, that said, his replacement is not as good as him, so I definitely think that it's better to not ever lose Ridley. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so yeah, we've got Valeria's unit and Ada's unit. I don't remember what Forest Walk is. I just assume that means she can travel through the forest really quickly, which is actually really nice. And then Valeria has the cavalry ability, so let's get her set up with some characters. What's Lorelei? Well, Lorelai's defense +2. That's kind of lame, honestly. Sorry to say. Oh no. Okay, that's annoying. Excuse me. It looks like I think I had Klaus with Ridley, and it looks like they. Yeah, I bet it. Yeah, it was Klaus and Tuda. That's annoying. Well, I was hoping that I could set up Ridley's unit, you know, so that he'd have a really good chance of surviving. Again, mostly because of Tuda and Klaus, but it looks like you can't do that, and it'll most likely be Ridley by himself then. That's really dumb. Okay, well, yeah, that's annoying. Definitely gonna want to move Annabelle in with, or Anna Lee with someone. Encourage lets a unit that's already acted act again, and I think this affects everybody in a radius around her, so that ability is really, really good. I think I'm going to move. Yeah, let's move Klaus in with Victor. We'll just swap Sai in with Valeria. Oh no, this is double evade. That's gonna be. Well, I don't know if that's technically a waste, but I think I want to not do that though. Yeah, I don't think doubling up evade is a good idea, but I could be wrong on that. It could just like give you an additional or an even higher chance to evade. Then I'm not sure, but something tells me that that's probably not a good idea. Tuda. Yeah, let's get Tuda in here with somebody. Kiba's got Apple. Oh, Kiba's already a cavalry. Shu. let's go. Let's put Shu with Flick maybe for now. Actually, no, that's probably not a good idea either. Yeah, that's not a good idea, actually. I don't think that critical ability will ever work with, like, an archer. So I don't think that actually makes sense. At least I've never seen that. Like, I've never seen an arrow attack trigger crit. So that doesn't seem like that's a good plan. Annalie. Definitely gonna have her with somebody. Lorelai's probably the only other good character. Yeah, let's put Lorelai needs to be in here too. Okay, so Ryu is my healer unit. Victor, yeah, I gotta figure out something else here. Oh. Shit. Let's just move. I gotta figure out something with a cavalry. Teresa's an archer unit, so this is probably okay. Where's my other Camus? Hopefully. Maybe, let's see, what's this gonna look like? I don't like this either. I'm gonna do some of this stuff off screen, I think, because I'm wasting a bunch of time. Okay, so just want to go over how I've got my troops set up. Rio's got Camus and Juan. Victor's got Klaus and Sai. Valeria's got Shu Humphrey. Kiba's got Apple, Shin. Gilbert's with Tuta and Annalie. So this unit is kind of like a utility unit. Kind of similar to Ryu as, right, he's just a... my goal with him is just kind of making him a healer unit. Flick's got Nanami, Taiho, Teresa's got Miklatov, Hannah, and Ada's got Yamku, Lorelai, and then Luck has Jean and Chaco. So that is how we are set up right now. Alright, let's get this started. Commander Ryu. Alright, let's move out immediately. Okay, prepare to deploy. How careless of me. It's an ambush. Looks as if our trap worked. There aren't many of them, so there's no need to rush. We can apply a little finesse as we dispose of them. Finesse, huh? You make it sound like we're cooking here. Grr, I have to hold out for reinforcements. Nice crit. That actually should really help out. Hey there, Ridley, old boy. Looks like you're in a bit of a bind. Need some help? You can dispense with the banal humor. Just move quickly. Commander Ryu, we can't afford to lose General Ridley. We need to withdraw as soon as you free the kobolds from the trap. What is this? I sense something. It makes my skin crawl. So it really is him. Alright, let's move Ridley back right away. That was dumb. I should have moved Victor first. Ridley's doing a really good job of holding his own here. Most of saving Ridley is just RNG on whether or not he is able to stay alive, essentially. Yeah, it's just... So sometimes you just get really lucky and he'll die, like, literally the first turn before reinforcements even show up. So just, I guess, keep that in mind. Just out of range. Die, Joey, die! Alright, let's see who's next. It's really annoying that Joey moved into that spot right there, but whatever. Yeah, these guys are stuck here. Get your act together. This is how you fight. Oh, Ridley finally took some damage. I wonder if this will damage an ally. I feel like I shouldn't test that out. Oh, crit! Die, Joey, die. I'm most grateful for the timely rescue. We couldn't just let you die here now, could we? Commander Ryu, let's sound the retreat. I wanted to keep fighting, but you know what? It's probably a better idea to bail. They fled, eh? No matter. Their heads will decorate every corner of this land soon enough. Commander Ryu, please accept my deepest apologies. The enemy's trap caught me completely by surprise. I'm just glad you're safe. Thank you, Commander. I won't forget your actions on my behalf. Winning or losing is a matter of luck and timing. That's exactly right. That perfectly describes that last battle. But forget that now. But forget that now. What I want is information about our foes. Highland has already occupied Radat town. Predictably, their next target looks to be South Window. They have 55,000 troops. Luca Blight leads the first army. Joey Atreides leads the second, but it looks like a new general is leading the fourth. Also, the Harmonian forces are being led by Sasarai, a bishop from the Holy Kingdom. Sasarai? Oh, here comes Luck. He and I are acquainted. Leave him to me. What do you mean by that? I don't have to tell you that. What you say? Simmer down. Shouting at kids ain't a good look. That's right. Any real adult would be ashamed to lose their temper like that. Damn it, I hate that little snot. If they're aiming for South Window, then they will likely come at us head on. They have 3 times our numbers, so they don't have any need for tricks. Speaking of which, what is our strategy? If it's a strategy like you're looking for, I've already got one. I'll explain tomorrow. For now, let the soldiers rest. Well, if that's the case... Okay, I'm gonna head over to the next cooking event. Excuse me. Alright. So the day has come. Knowing it was on the way doesn't make it any easier. It makes me sick to think that a grubby rat like you was once a fellow member of the Four Lords. But why, Gyokurin? You're one of the Four Lords, so you have to know what the moon bird recipe is, right? Of course I do, Hayo, and I know Lord Jinkai's intentions for it too. Then why? Silence! Enough of this prattle. It's time for the cook-off. You and I have no other business than that. Oh. Give it your all, Hayo. Oh, I guess I've got no choice. Hayo, this is bad. Your recipes, they've been stolen. What? What do you mean? Hehehe. Prepare yourself, for you face Gyokurin, or as you know me, Suzaku of the Black Dragon clan. Now to the kitchen with you. How could you stoop to stealing my recipes? Right. Pretty silly. Dang. like she's pretty good with what was that, a staff or something? I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Main course. Chowder. Looks like they're ready. Okay, go ahead and cook. Alright. I have no idea if these recipes will be any good or not, but... Boy, you're gonna have a lot of sodium in this one. Alright. Fried tacos. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Mm, 10, okay. Chowder. I made up a little bit there, but that first recipe really was not good. Oh, and then he bombed on this last one. Okay, yep. That's gonna be a close one, but I think I might have the edge. Oh yeah, got him by 3. All right. That actually, by the way, was the first one I lost. This was my second attempt, so things went a little bit better that time. Now Lord Jinkai's dragon plan will fail. Why, Hayo? Why were you able to win without your recipes? I'm the bomb diggity. I don't understand. Our techniques were equal. How did you... You're wrong, Gyokuren. Cooking is about more than just technique. Well, what do you mean? When I first came here, I was only looking for a place to hide out for a bit, but after I started cooking for these nice people, I realized something. I realized that I could help these brave folk by serving them good food, that I could ease their burdens just a little bit. Cooking isn't about technique, it's about caring and giving. That's why I can make do without my recipes. Grr. It seems I forgot the most important part of cooking. Something a chef must always remember. Where are you going? Now that I've lost, I can no longer go back to the clan. I'll wander these lands and ponder my defeat. Yes, I think that is fitting. A journey to relearn my trade. Forgive me, Hayo. Here, take back your recipes. I'll leave this with you as well. It's all I can offer you, my former comrade in training. Alright, got the fried pork cutlet recipe. Sounds kind of good. Gyokuren. Okay, let's go see if I can do any recruiting. I feel like we should be able to, but I'm not 100% sure if that if we're able to. So yeah, let's find out. How's my time looking though? Not great. Well, we'll go see if I can actually recruit anybody, and if I can, cool. If not, well. Alright, let's see here. Here's Valeria. Nanami. Okay. Oh, where's Olin? Olin, where are you? There she is. And then we need one more medium or long range. Oh, hang on. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, I'm not sure who I want to go with for the last character here. Let's go Templar. Looks good. Nope. Okay, well, I guess that is... Or we're probably have to do one more event or something. We're supposed to be able to recruit somebody in Couscous Town inside the... Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so yeah, we gotta do something else here still before we can do this. Justin Dogs are finished. Dude, what? I mean, we could crush you right now. Alright, let's see. Blinking Mirror. I see I've got a laminin in my inventory too, so I'm gonna go get rid of that. What a little cutie. Collected 4 types of livestock. Okay. Let's check this area first. Nope, nothing here. I just need to, rest or something. Okay, let's get Ridley set back up. 10 and 7. Man, his unit is so good. You know, I'm going to do this off screen, because I'm sure I'm going to be doing a bunch of messing around with this stuff before I decide on what I really want. Okay, so I just got done here. I didn't do that much in terms of changing stuff around, but I did put Olin with Ryu. I did move Victor, or Camus, over into Victor's unit. And then I've got Ridley with Klaus and Tuda. And I think that was pretty much it for people that I moved around. Oh no, I did move Templeton in with Gilbert. So Gilbert is still going to be a little bit of a, kind of like, I'm going to call it a utility unit. So yeah, that's all I did. So, all right, let's let's back out of here. I'm gonna just see if I can, I don't know, just rest or something. Gotta figure out what's going on here and or to continue on. Oh yes. Resting was exactly what we needed to do. Only a fool would allow a surrounded enemy to escape. Forgive me, Your Grace. After a dot comes South Window, and then? There's no need for strategy with this many troops. The next battle will be an all-out confrontation with the Allied forces. So your blade may drink its fill. With our new general, we have nothing to fear. That man, he seems capable, but I'm curious as to where you found him. We've crossed paths before. I knew he was talented, so I summoned him in hopes that he may be of use to you, Your Grace. I don't care about breeding. A sword doesn't need a fine lineage. It just needs to be sharp. What a progressive thinker. Commander, it's morning already, so please get out of bed. Okay, let's go to the first floor. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna end this one here. We'll pick it up in the next one, but as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.